Well, this one certainly has a lot of promise. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to the channel for another first look at Call to Arms Panzer Elite. Previously on the channel, we took a first look live of this game, checking out the skirmish mode for it and a little bit of the campaign, as the developers have given us early access to check the game out before it releases sometime soon. I'll drop a link for it down below in the description, but if you're a big fan of Call to Arms, Gates of Hell, Men of War Assault Squad, or whatnot, Panzer Elite is certainly something to pay attention to. It's absolutely got vibes of War Thunder and World of Tanks, but is very much trying to be its own thing with a playable campaign and also a conquest mode that'll be coming soon that we haven't been able to see just yet. But it certainly is something that I really like because I love Gates of Hell, and I know you do too. You're always asking for Men of War Assault Squad and Gates of Hell, and this is a nice, refreshing tank game, I must say. Now, right now, the Americans and the Germans are playable, and it's only the Western Front, pretty much from D-Day all the way up to the Ardennes Offensive, but the developers are already promising to add a lot more stuff. So if you'd like to see more of this game, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now. Don't delay, and turn on that notification bell too, and smack that like button so more people can find these World War II games. Of course, World War II is history and scary to YouTube, so definitely make sure you hit that like button so they promote it rather than suppress it. Right now, we have ourselves a skirmish mode that we can play either versus AI or other players, and it seems to be quite good, honestly. I've had a lot of fun playing with the M8 Scott and the Tiger and also the Stug, and all the vehicles seem to be well balanced for the time being, but of course when it's released to players, I think that'll be its best bet. Let's take a look a little bit more at the game's features and whatnot. Now, right now, there should be menu music, but I've muted that just because everything like that always gets, copyright claimed and everything like that. And the game also has placeholder voice acting. So when we get in there to play, you'll hear a lot of just voices that aren't really appropriate. And we'll take a look at what the developers plan to add just before it's released into early access and afterwards. Right now, we can already see that they've, planned on making more missions here, so more missions are coming. And the Germans are only playable at the time being for the Battle of St. Lo, then on to Operation Littich, and then finally the Ardennes Offensive, with some other things coming in the deluxe edition of the game, which apparently I don't own at the moment. The developers did give me a key for this. They did, and I don't know if the deluxe edition just hasn't been uploaded or whatnot, but it does look like at least there's additional missions that really look interesting. Like, it's honestly something I want to play. And this game's appearance is really, really good. Like, they did a great job of the game's, like the art style, the graphics, the immersion of things, the weather effects are outstanding. So even the vehicles themselves look really good. Here we have like a Panzer IV, and this is the campaign mode, so we get to kind of choose what we get to bring into battle or customize a little bit. And I'm not exactly sure how much further we'll be able to customize those things, but I do hope for maybe some sort of ability to modify particular things on the tank, or possibly with the crew. I don't see anything for skills or whatnot yet, but and the campaign does seem to be playable only in single player at the moment. I did with my friend Elmox try to jump into the campaign. I think this would be really a lot more worth it with particular missions for multiplayer, perhaps under the deluxe edition bonus missions or something like that. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start here with the Battle of St. Lo, the Panzer Lehr mission, and then there's quite a few more to go to. I could also unlock all these missions as well, but honestly, if you want to see a full playthrough of this one, because there's not too much content, at least at the moment, definitely let me know that you want a full playthrough down below between these three different scenarios and then the missions within them. But yeah, good times. Now, I do want to take a little peek here back at one more thing before we get started with this mission. I wanted to go and show the under skirmish mode. We can actually take a look at, or maybe it's somewhere else. There, I thought there was a hangar that we could take a look at all vehicles, but perhaps it was where we were. But under announcements, there you go. Here are all the things that they're planning on working on. So there's your roadmap between now and the release of early access, and then after early access, they plan to bring in things like mid-mission save, the ability to further control your platoon, and also infantry control too. So you'll be able to, not only be a tank commander of a squad of 3 tanks, but also give some more commands to infantry, which will make things infinitely more interesting, especially if you could build AT guns or have those guns deployed onto the field. Now, another thing that we played recently was Sherman Commander, and Sherman Commander does seem to be a lot like this as well, where there's the idea of capturing a city or defending it with a squad of tanks. But anyway, these guys really do a great job with missions. All of Men of War Assault Squad and all those other folks do great jobs with missions and other things like that. So anyway, here's a great amount of information. Please do pause if you want to read through all of that. But again, they're going to be using I think there's an AI disclosure which was removed for some reason here, but it did say that they were using AI to basically translate things from German to English, then having a professional hire somebody to further translate those, and then they will be getting voice actors. So if I see any comment about the voice acting, I know damn well that you just skipped to the middle and didn't want to see anything about the information. Don't do that, folks. Don't do that. Don't jump to the middle and then say game bad and know nothing about it. It happens far too often. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the first mission of Call to Arms, Panzer Elite, the Battle of St. Lo. Let's go. Here we go. June 6, 1944, Operation Overlord. Now, there should be some voice acting at this moment, but again, I think it's tied to the music. But essentially, we know what's going on. The Americans, the British, the Canadians, the Polish even are coming ashore and pushing the Germans back at Normandy all the way to St. Lo. And that's where we'll be fighting as the Germans then to try to hold them back. Yes, the hedgerows. Very interesting. I'll have to test it sometime to make sure that this music isn't copyrighted, but I don't want to take a risk because then things get suppressed again and again and again. It's frustrating, I know. All right, the Germans are there with their defenses.
Obergefreiter Frank Peters here. Engines running, ready to roll.
Calla reporting. Ammo racks are full of fresh rounds. I'm ready for action.
Feldwebel Hans Weber here. The main gun loaded and set to fire.
Obergefreiter Wagner. Radio link established. General is on the line.
Commander, listen up. Our defensive position is at risk. We're evacuating all personnel, starting with the wounded. The enemy is hitting us hard. Get that tank moving, secure the area, and hold the line until everyone's out. We're counting on you.
There's artillery there.
General. You heard the man, crew. Move to the designated area now.
Withstand the attacks, outpost integrity at 100%. All right, we're going to move into a defensive position. The Americans are attacking. There's a nice spot right there.
Infantry spotted. They're coming right at us. Move to the defensive position and stay sharp.
Commander Neumann, this outpost has only a few combat-ready soldiers left. The rest are being evacuated. Keep them safe.
Commander, we can't hold this position for long with the limited manpower we have. We need to make sure our armor is providing cover fire for our infantry.
Understood. Feldwebel Weber, keep that gun on the enemy. Private Friedrichs, stay quick on the reloads. We're holding this line. No one gets through.
Bazooka there, I think. Okay, we got to hold the line. Very classic Men-of-War Assault Squad Call to Arms type mission of just simply defending while the enemy throws endless amounts of tanks and infantry at us.
Panzer zerstört.
Half-track spotted.
Zerstört.
Damn, nice. Enemy Greyhounds.
Guter Treffer.
Right flank. Ooh.
Panzerung durchbrochen.
Another vehicle left. Half track.
Panzer zerstört.
There it is. Ooh, nice. Friendly got it. Flak 88's over to our right. Are firing more than likely. Looks like there's supplies over to the right as well. No more vehicles spotted.
Commander,
no more infantry.
Our scouts are reporting incoming hostiles on the left flank.
Well, we're going to move.
We need to take defensive positions and provide support.
Copy that. Peters, take us to the next defensive position.
On it, Commander. Moving to the left flank, hold tight.
Commander, we can use the HE shells against those light armored vehicles and infantry. We have plenty of them in our racks.
Exactly. Use machine guns and HE for infantry and soft targets. Save the AP rounds for real tanks. As for the premium shells, let's hold on to those for serious threats.
I think they're referring to, well, I think we have in this game heat rounds and also HVAP rounds, although it doesn't clearly state what is AP and HE. Of course, AP is marked with green with the arrow pointing up, and then orange is the HE. So the first one we have equipped is AP,
Getroffen.
hence the ability to pierce armor pretty easily.
Ziel ausgeschaltet.
Oh, they're trying to hit us good.
Panzer zerstört.
Infantry to the right. Oh, another vehicle.
Panzer zerstört.
Oh, cool. Friendly infantry in the trenches in front of us. Nice. Very cool. Let's switch to HE.
Kein Schaden. Panzerung durchbrochen.
It's the wrong timing for that. Now we got Stuart tanks.
Kein Treffer.
Okay, we're kind of getting overwhelmed here with the amount of enemy vehicles.
Panzer zerstört.
Commander, the enemy's relentless. They're sending more troops our way. We should reposition to get a better view of their approach.
I don't want to leave until we've destroyed.
How many more waves are they going to throw at us?
There we go.
It's pointless. They're gaining nothing.
Come on, Weber. They're the enemy, and they are trying to kill us and our comrades. Isn't that reason enough?
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
Both of you. Eyes on the enemy. Our job is to keep this outpost safe, no matter what.
Wow, look at all of our friendly dead there. Looks like a Pack 40 got hit pretty hard. Flak 88 behind us. Let's try to sneak in from here. There's also supply in front of us. We're down to 37 AP and 19 HE. A couple of special rounds too at the bottom, but we haven't really needed those just yet. Unless they start bringing some jumbos. God help us then. In position. No movement. Oh, there's a jumbo right there. A carcass
Sherman
of one. Oh,
incoming. Weber, line up your shot and blow them up.
oh, they destroyed our left track.
What
Repairing.
ammo do you need, Feldwebel? APCR or heat?
A PCR first. We need maximum penetration.
Okay, loading PCR.
Satter Treffer.
Ooh, did some good damage there.
Reparaturen laufen.
Wait until the infantry gets into big clumps here, and then we'll just unload. Oh, here we go.
Zerstört.
Nice.
Sherman's down. Excellent shot.
There's probably going to be more.
That's one less.
Nice hit, Weber. I want to see more of that.
Loading HE.
Zerstört. Getroffen. Panzer zerstört.
Oh, nice. Big explosion. Killing a lot of men around that vehicle.
Getroffen. Ziel ausgeschaltet.
Okay, that's got to be enough. I think they're giving up now. What are those weird trees over there? What the hell with those vines? I don't see anything else. HQ integrity is at 95%. They hit us once or twice, but nothing bad. It's got to be a strike.
Commander, radio transmission incoming
Oh,
from
artillery.
the HQ.
Well done, soldiers. You've held off the enemy and defended the outpost with valor. The attack seems to be easing, but we are not done here yet. Only half of our wounded are loaded onto the trucks and ready to move. We need to hold this position a little longer until everyone is secure. Head back for resupply and repairs. We need you in top shape for the next push.
Damn right.
Keep it coming, boys. Fresh ammo, just what we need.
Patching the general through now.
Commander, we're assigning a new unit to support you.
Oh, good.
Scouts have identified enemy artillery positions in the villages to the north and east. You must eliminate all enemy forces at these outposts to stop further attacks. Expect heavy resistance.
Great.
Move out and make every shot count.
Well, let's get to the road. All right.
Understood, General. Crew, we're moving out. Stay alert. Peters, take us north.
Copy that, Commander. Heading out now.
Oberfeldwebel Hubert Myers reporting. Hauptmann, we can stay here or follow you to your next target.
All these
Your
TikTok
call.
voices.
Following your lead, Commander.
Yeah, follow us. Okay, so AI should be following us. I think we have a couple of Puma type vehicles that'll come up behind us. I think what I want to do here is try to go to the far east target in representation, the mini-map, and then head north from there. So we'll see. Okay, so no more defenses. That was a nice little warm-up, but now we got to go do things for real.
Good God, do you see it?
Brave comrades from the 352nd Infantry Division gave all they had to hold this line. And now all that's left is a patch of scorched earth.
If all those wounded that we are protecting are from this battle, then I don't want to know how many were killed.
What's interesting here, too, is that as we reach POIs on the battlefield, the crew will actually comment on them, too. There's a glider around here, and they'll comment on the American glider and how that works. They'll comment on the landscape. So the developers did put in some interesting triggers to where the crew is not just necessarily like a, you know, for now, like literally they're bots. They're just like making general replies of ammunition loaded and all that stuff. But they do try to bring some life to the crews that you'll be playing as, which is pretty cool because one of the greatest DLCs out there for Company Heroes, I mean, Company Heroes was just outstanding, but, you know, playing as the Tiger Tank crew and being able to listen to all of them, you know, be actual soldiers and not just bots is pretty cool. Instead of them just saying loading and all that stuff, it's cool to hear the emotion. So it makes it interesting. Now we're going to plow through here. So we can come up on the flank of that artillery. And angle our tank. Where's our friendlies? There we go. I think there's just one friendly vehicle with us. The SD KFZ 2344. Artillery should be here. I don't see anything. Oop. I just see an explosion. Sure did. I think that might be the artillery. Looking for enemy vehicles first before we approach, or infantry in buildings with AT, bazooka and whatnot. Okay, there was a farm tractor there, but we're still clear.
Panzerung durchbrochen.
Pissed him off now.
Sie sind durchgekommen.
I don't see what's shooting. Oh, right there. Damn, AT gun. Okay.
Ziel ausgeschaltet.
I was expecting that to be
Artillery
a.
gun is down, but we've still got enemy forces.
I thought that was a tractor.
Nice shot, Weber. Let's clear out the rest of them.
Zerstört. Kein Schaden. Sie sind durchgekommen.
Our main
Kein
gun's
Schaden.
taking some damage.
Panzer zerstört. Getroffen. Kein Schaden.
Just keep AP loaded. Just keep pumping them out.
Schuss abgeblockt.
So luckily that AT gun did not turn. So now we know that they have AT guns and what they look like. Oh, and does infantry try to go to those guns and rearm them?
Second gun destroyed. That's the artillery taken care of.
Oh, what?
Good job, but stay alert. Search the area and eliminate any remaining enemies. Then, we move to the next village.
Okay, so the AT gun there, and then this was our artillery here. Apparently this is destroyed. I'm also curious to see if we run into this, if it'll destroy it. Okay, yeah, so you can plow right into
Panzer
them too.
repariert.
Okay.
Wir wurden getroffen.
Oh, they shot me right through a damn building.
Reparaturen laufen.
Back it up, boy. Okay, he's gonna face that way. I have no idea what hit us.
Panzer repariert.
Possibly it was AT. Okay, our goal here is done anyway. We were just here for the artillery. We don't have to kill every single soldier on the map. We just need to do the main objectives. Yeah, so when I saw that AT gun, I was like, oh, another tractor. I just saw the rubber wheels, and I was like, okay, this place is loaded with tractors. It's a farm. Oh, look at that mud. Looking good. All right, let's hit the road again. Wow, massive bomb crater there. And the weird vines, they should make a comment on these, I believe. Flak 88 position there on our right. Let's stay on the road. A little more cover here for us. Tank model looks really nice though, and I definitely want to play through the whole campaign already. Like, I love these missions, and one of the most enjoyable things to do is when you're able to take command of a vehicle in Call to Arms and do so in first and third person. It is fun to blow up stuff and shoot at weak points and destroy everything you can. Is that a Tiger? Panzer IV. Okay, we're about 130 meters away. Very little infantry defending this place. Is that one of their artillery guns there? Yep, it is.
First artillery gun is down, but there's still resistance.
Keep pushing forward. We need to clear this entire outpost.
Panzerung durchbrochen. Kein Treffer. Kein Treffer. Kein Treffer.
Oh boy, okay, we're starting to face a lot of vehicles here.
Kein Treffer. Panzerung durchbrochen. Getroffen.
Can't even see what we're engaging there. Just a Stewart.
Getroffen. Ziel ausgeschaltet.
I hear more vehicles moving against us.
Zerstört.
Did that American vehicle have the same Panzer Lair logo on the back of our right side of our tank, on the side of that vehicle? Roll that back real quick. What the hell? Oh. Could be AT up there. Okay, got to be one more gun. Oh, hi there. Satchel charge, Brad? There we go. Oh, actually, the SDKFZ was destroyed, so we're the only vehicle now. This should absolutely be playable multiplayer like that. If a friend could have controlled that vehicle, it would, one, probably still be alive, and two, we could communicate on where targets are much more effectively and deal with them. Hi there.
Done. I think it was the last of them.
Is that a medic?
Commander, the general is on the line.
Good work, Commander. Return to the outpost immediately. Regroup at the resupply station, conduct any necessary repairs, and prepare for potential counterattacks.
Let's get out of here.
Time is critical. Move quickly.
So honestly, I think we should be tasked with hitting those things with an HE round or destroying them somehow, but in this case it just counted to shoot them and decrew them. That happens oftentimes in the other games as well, where it'll tell you to destroy a particular gun or target, and you just decrew it and it just counts as destroyed, even though the enemy could just put somebody else right back on there and start using it instantaneously. That counts as destroyed. Okay, we now have orders to RTB. We'll take the way that seemed a little more safe and not the main road. Kind of go back the way we came. It's not bad. There's a little bit of an intro video before this. I don't know if you saw it or not, because I'm not sure if the music is either copyrighted beforehand or if there's a glitch where, like, the hangar music when we hit start mission will play over that, and it'll kind of be a little awkward. I'll see if I can put it in, but it is nice to see a cutscene with historical World War II footage, and then of course showing like the front lines and, you know, American forces moving forward against the Germans and showing where the battle's taking place. That's all well and good for sure. I do like that. Okay, let's go down this way. And then I think we'll cut right here. Actually cool, they put a street sign in with con and whatnot on there. Nice detail. So another thing I've noticed in this game, especially when playing skirmish mode, is that buildings are, the moment you tap them, they just completely collapse. There's really no cover behind buildings. There certainly is for maybe, if somebody knows you're behind a building and you're facing, you know, side along the building and they're firing at you as kind of like the base of a T, they're going to penetrate that building and probably cause damage to you, if not destroy you. It does reduce the damage a little bit, but buildings really are more for like concealment than they are for anything else. Let's see if they comment on any of the battlefields here. Let's take a different way. Man, that defensive line's destroyed. If I could see a little bit more from a bird's eye view too, it would absolutely look like Call to Arms, Gates of Hell for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and continue down the road. And then we'll swing left here, and then we're almost RTB. Full RTB.
These hedgerows, perfect cover for an ambush. Watch out for any signs of activity.
On it, Commander. So far, so good. We can continue to move forward.
Alright, there's the base. Additionally, these destroyed vehicles are pretty damn good cover, and you can move them around relatively easily. So always a good idea to park behind the vehicles and not like a building. Buildings are fine. And I don't think the enemy will shoot if you're behind a building, but in skirmish mode, you know, with the player, they absolutely
Commander,
will.
patching the general through now.
Commander, General speaking. We've received reports that more enemies are coming from the east. Expect a heavy assault.
Really?
They're regrouping with reinforcements. Prepare your crew and ensure you're fully supplied and combat ready. Hold your position until further orders.
Oh boy, a mega attack is coming in now.
Check if we need supplies and repairs. We need to be in top shape, Commander.
Oh yeah, we're getting repairs for sure and
There's
supply.
a solid defensive position to the east, where we can hold our ground and spot the incoming enemies.
Good call. All right, crew. Get ready and move to that position. Let's show them what we're made of.
Oh, we're going to be facing direct east. Okay. Nope. It begins. It begins. Who's doing the shooting? Oh, I see him already. Left side.
Zerstört. Panzer zerstört. Guter Treffer.
Oh, good hit on him.
Zerstört. Ziel ausgeschaltet. Guter Treffer. Kein
Damage to the wheel.
Treffer. Panzer zerstört.
Not seeing anything else. All quiet on the eastern front. Infantry straggling somewhere, maybe?
That's the last of them for now. Good job, everyone.
Commander, patching the general through again.
Commander, the wounded soldiers are almost ready to be evacuated, but we've detected a large enemy force heading our way. You need to hold them off just a little longer. Move to the next defensive position and prepare to make your stand.
All right, you heard the general. Move to the new defensive position and brace yourself for incoming hostiles. We need to hold this line until every last person is ready to roll out.
You got it. It's like playing a damn movie. I bet if with modding somebody could recreate the whole Fury movie in a campaign like this, it'd be pretty sweet. It's been done before in Call to Arms and Men of War, but be a little different with this game. All right, we're in our defensive position. Oh, look, guys, it's an AT gun. Oh no, it's a tractor. Derp. Apparently, I don't know. I don't know the difference. Apparently. All right, where are they at? Oh.
Panzerung durchbrochen.
Oh, infantry.
Panzer zerstört. Panzerung durchbrochen. Schuss abgeblockt.
We gotta be seeing a Sherman at some point. Can't hit him. He's behind that other vehicle. There
Wir
we go.
wurden getroffen. Ziel ausgeschaltet.
They can't fight Panzer IVs with Stuarts and half
Schuss
tracks.
abgeblockt.
They at least need a 75mm
Kein
Sherman
Schaden.
to stand a chance.
Getroffen.
Ooh, they damaged their barrel.
Sie können nicht mehr schießen. Arbeite an Reparaturen. Guter Treffer.
Yeah, the vehicle's damaged.
Panzer zerstört.
There we go.
Panzer zerstört.
No more movement. There's got to be a vehicle out there, though. I see him on the mini-map, but I don't see where he is. I don't want to move from this position. Might have to, though, to get some progression. Alright, we're going to take a risk here to see if we can destroy the last vehicle. They're luring us out. It's shooting. Oh. There it is.
Guter Treffer. Satter Treffer. Keine Wirkung.
We're hitting him.
Ziel ausgeschaltet.
There we go. Still another red mark there. Alright. I thought that was him, but it was just one of multiple vehicles there.
Wir wurden getroffen.
There he is.
Kein Schaden.
What? That didn't kill him?
Ziel ausgeschaltet.
There we go.
General
Alright.
is on the line. I'll patch him through.
Commander, excellent job holding the outpost. The trucks are at the medical area, and they're ready to move.
Oh no.
Escort them to the evacuation point and keep an eye out for any remaining enemy forces.
I knew it.
This is crucial for the safety of our wounded. Over.
Understood, General. We're moving to the medical area now. Crew, get everything ready for the escort. We'll roll out as soon as we're set.
Okay, well, I'm grabbing supplies first. We used half our ammo there. And some repair. I gotta say, I wish the 360 turning was a little faster. Like, we gotta kind of pull forward and stop in order to get enough momentum to turn the tank, but not to, you know, roll forward. Now, can we repair and rearm while moving? It does appear so. Now, these resupply areas are also present in the skirmish mode too, so when you're playing in multiplayer, it's entirely possible to keep your tank alive the whole match. Unlikely, but it is possible. You can continue to recharge your repairs and continue to get ammunition. But I wish infantry was a little more present in the skirmish. It's definitely here in the campaign, but I'm excited to see what will happen with calling in infantry for the skirmish mode and how maybe possibly we could garrison buildings.
I'm Hauptmann Neumann, and it's my honor to be escorting you, honorable soldiers.
Where are we going?
Good to have you on our side, Commander. We saw what you did today. We wouldn't be here if not you and your crew.
General is saying that we are good to go. Commander, we should follow these trucks. They know where to go.
I'm assuming we're just going to the south of the map and that'll be it. I'm not getting a marker on where we're going, so I'm just going to stay in the convoy. Likely to be an ambush right up here.
Full stop. We are under attack.
It is an ambush. Keep going. We need to protect those trucks.
Wir wurden getroffen.
Oh, wow. Damn. They were just right there.
Ziel ausgeschaltet. Kein Schaden.
You're shooting wounded, bro.
Getroffen.
All I do is shoot medics. You people are worse than me.
Kein Treffer. Schuss abgeblockt. Ziel ausgeschaltet.
I think that's the last of them. I don't hear any noises in the radio. Area should be clear.
I think we're
Thank
still
you
taking
again.
shots.
The Reich is very lucky to have soldiers like you.
That's our job to keep you safe. But I think we should get back on the road. I don't want to encounter any more problems on the way.
Yeah, scripted death on that friendly vehicle.
Commander, we need to stay close to those trucks. Keep the distance tight and ensure their safe passage.
Well, they got to pull up here. Let's go. Oh, is one of them stuck? No. Like, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, now he is. Okay, there they go.
Commander, we can't leave those trucks exposed. We're responsible for their safety. Let's make sure they're protected.
Yeah, we had to trigger them driving forward by getting a little closer to them. Hopefully there's no more ambushes. We're pretty much right at the edge here of the map. Yeah, this very much feels like a mission that I would encounter in Call to Arms. I feel like a lot of the most favorite missions from Call to Arms, Gates of Hell, and Men of War and whatnot could all be present here. You take a well-known battle, see if there's a Call to Arms or a Men of War mission for it, and then just recreate it in this game. I think you could make missions all day long, and this is refreshing. I mean, it's nice to play as one vehicle, and it would just only be better with multiplayer because, you know, no one man won the war. And to be the quote-unquote hero tank is, you know,
allowed us to evacuate our wounded
is nice,
and deliver
but
a significant blow to the U.S. forces. With their artillery silenced and their command structure in disarray, the path is open for a counterattack.
There's that glider.
Now, while the enemy is scattered and vulnerable, we can strike with full force and reclaim control over the entire Low region.
Saint.
Commander,
Low
good
region.
job. Your mission is complete.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. And in traditional form, too, they have like a paragraph speech at the end of a mission. Usually that pops up in text. So, and back to the hangar for us. So I don't think we can really make any changes here, but I do believe we can eventually, yeah, we can now choose other vehicles to bring along with us. So eventually we can unlock Tigers and Stugs. I think there's even a Stu 42 in here somewhere, and pretty nice. I think I'd probably want to bring another Panzer. Oh, we could actually bring an H now. We were in a G before. But now we'll bring the H-Wagon. Although the other vehicles are still pretty capable and useful for their speed as well. Tanks are probably what you really want, but it's capable to bring, it's possible to bring more up to a certain point level. So we could actually bring like 2 Gs and then maybe a like a Luke's or something like that, which is super cool. So nice that we can customize our missions a little bit. Very cool. All right, well, what are your first thoughts on this game? It certainly looks beautiful. It's very fun. The skirmish mode, you know, is very cluttery. with shenanigans, but I like it, and I think it only needs to be refined with players playing it and giving it feedback. This is nothing new in terms of the skirmish mode, but it is something new in terms of the mission mode, linking into like literally my favorite World War II series. You know, like Gates of Hell is something I always say is just great every time there's an update or like a DLC. It's amazing. Everybody loves it. You know, we get excited for the missions. The developers of that game continuously add updates to DLC. Like they literally add new missions to paid DLCs, making them even better after they're you know, like released, right? Like the price goes down and the quality goes up, and that continues with all the games that seem to have either Men of War or Call to Arms in their title. No matter who's developing and publishing it, it seems like there's a mutual respect of, you know, a few different companies that do that and want to try to bring the best. So there's been some stinkers in there if you remember Cold War, but it is fun to be able to play these. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. What do you like? What do you think they should change? What would you like to see in the future? And I'd like to see you again soon for more. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, have a wonderful evening, day, afternoon, whatever it may be, and we'll see you all next time for more Call to Arms Panzer Elite coming soon. Link down below. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.